Astana is the capital of the Republic of Kazakhstan since December the 10th, 1997. The city is located in the north of the country, on the banks of the Yesil River, and is administratively divided into 5 districts. Astana is enclave surrounded by the territory of the Akhmola region, administratively not being part of it. Astana became a millionaire city in June 2017, when the city's population was 1,002,874 residents. Astana looks like a magical oasis in the middle of the endless Kazakh steppes. The city was rebuilt almost from scratch in a couple of decades. After spending time in the capital of Kazakhstan, you will be convinced that there are more than enough attractions and interesting places to visit. Here you will feel the breath of a modern city striving for the future. The architecture of the capital surprises many tourists arriving here. Unusual futuristic forms of architectural projects were implemented using modern technologies. Many new hotels have recently been built in the city, which means your stay in them will be comfortable for you and will make you feel like an important guest. The climate of Astana is sharply continental with dry summers and cold, snowy winters. Therefore, the most favorable time to visit Astana is summer. According to the Yeqonaq information system, 448,000 foreign tourists visited the country over the 3 summer months. In terms of the number of guests, Astana is in the second place, where 68,000 foreigners stayed. Life in big cities is eventful and interesting, but at the same time it takes away a lot of strength and energy, both physical and moral. A hectic life can stimulate stress and anxiety, especially for those who, due to the individual characteristics, prefer a calmer life. They say, but only viable people with excellent health are able to live in a metropolis. What to do? How can city residents improve their health and restore their strength with the help of integrative medicine? We will tell you about this in the new episode of our program.
Итак, вполне вам жизненная ситуация. Конец ноября.
Quite a real-life situation. Let's think that you have a vacation in a cold season. You either live in Astana or are visiting here. The weather is not good. The wind is blowing, it's cold, you are freezing, but this doesn't mean that you need to stay at home. We decided to find out where in Astana we can usefully spend our free time and relax. We arrived at the Hippodrome, where you can receive special therapy from very noble animals. Let's go!
Терапию от очень благородных животных. Поехали. Азамат, ну, очень красивые лошади.
Azamat, very beautiful horses. And as I understand it, equestrian sport is popular these days.
На подъеме или как можно сказать?
Рахмет, конечно, за комплимент. Лошади очень красивые.
Thanks, the horses are very beautiful. At this time, equestrian sport is a very popular sport. It is developing in our country. Another name is show jumping, one of the sports that is included in the Olympic Games. It is well developed in cities such as Astana, Almaty, Shymkent. It's not so popular like in Europe, but we are trying to reach this level.
Еще далековато, но мы стараемся достичь такого уровня.
Ну, в принципе, я так понимаю, что на любительском уровне.
As I understand, at the amateur level, a lot of children and adults come to spend time with health benefits.
Ну, конно-спортивный комплекс работает именно в этом направлении. Начинаем с детей.
The equestrian sports complex is working precisely in this direction. Children aged 7 years and older are amateurs. They purchase a monthly subscription, which ranges from 4 to 12 lessons.
Участие на соревнованиях по конному спорту направления конкур.
То есть можно сначала образно так самым таким.
That is, at first you can come and just ride, and then be engaged in a professional sport.
Ну, все верно, да, Костя, смотрите, в целом все гости, которые посещают нас, все наши...
That's right. All our guests first come just to ride. Then they are interested in horse riding. They learn to ride a horse and subsequently equestrian sports.
Конечно, продолжить с этого уже уклон идет к спорту.
As far as I know, this is also very useful.
Для здоровья это очень полезно, да, у вас мышцы постоянно идут.
Indeed it is. Muscles are constantly working, and the posture remains straight. Horse gaits are divided into three types. The first is a walk. At the moment, our horse Kenzo, that's his name, is walking.
Вот наша лошадь Кензо идет шагом. А следующий аллюр – это бег, называется рысь. И при рыси...
The next gait is running, called trot. With this type of running, a person squats. There is physical activity on the arms and legs. Muscles are improving. Hippotherapy treats various diseases with the help of horse riding.
Кто развивается, кто занимается конным спортом, и никаких основных болей по мышцам. Вот. И к тому же есть ипотерапия. Это ипотерапия у нас идет направление лечения разных болезней при помощи верховой езды.
Hippotherapy is a type of therapy that allows people to be treated using horseback riding. It has been known since ancient times. Even Hippocrates called for fighting melancholy with horseback riding. Its effectiveness has been recognized in many countries and is actively used for the recovery of children and adults. The first scientist to scientifically confirm the effectiveness of hippotherapy was the French doctor Perron. In the second half of the 18th century, he proved that horse riding activates blood circulation and improves the functioning of the respiratory system. Horseback riding began to be used as a method of rehabilitation in Europe in the 60s of the 20th century. In the USA, it is used as an alternative treatment method.
По себе скажу, вот рядом стоишь, такой благородный.
Such a beautiful, noble animal evokes aesthetic pleasure and tranquility. One wants to admire and pat the horse.
Просто хочется смотреть, любоваться, гладить, потому что действительно.
Ну да, вот в данный момент с нами стоит Мерень, Кензо.
At the moment, Kenzo is standing with us, of European origin and a participant in many competitions, Central Asian and Kazakhstani leagues. A productive horse, one of the most expensive and beautiful horses. It is tall, 185 centimeters at the withers. Overcomes obstacles of 145-150 centimeters high.
Высотой 140-150.
Да, конечно, феноменально. Ну, раз заговорили о том, что...
Phenomenal! Since you have mentioned that this kind of sport is not cheap, it is true that to engage in equestrian sports, you need a certain amount of money.
Все верно, да, Кость. Смотрите, конный спорт, он один из дорогих спортов. Это, допустим, гольф. Далее идет у нас конный спорт. Даже буквально как она у нас развивается.
That's right. Equestrian sport is one of the most expensive sports. Golf comes first, followed by horse riding. First you come, then you get horse riding skills. You understand how to control a horse, how to stop it, how to gallop, how to jump.
Конно-спортивный комплекс также есть услуга постоя, содержания частных лошадей. Буквально кто у нас посещают наши занятия, у многих частных лиц стоят свои лошади.
Ну то есть не надо заморачиваться дома, что-то придумывать. Может,
Нет,
у вас...
буквально ничего заморачиваться.
And a person has a desire to buy a horse. Our sports club has a horse stable. Some individuals have their own horses here. Our club is very well developed in keeping horses. We feed our horses 5 times a day. The standard diet is 12 kilograms of hay per day, weighed grain 2 times a day.
3 раза в день и сено 12 килограмм, житняк 2 раза в день.
We toured sanatoriums for people, but here we can say that this is a sanatorium for horses.
Ну, здесь, да, условия очень хорошие. Здесь помимо кормления у нас лошади стоят на опилках. Идет смешанные опилки с соломой.
There are very good conditions here. Horses stand on wood chippers, sawdust mixed with straw. They absorb moisture very well. There is a farrier who controls the horses' hooves. We always take care of horses' hooves.
Получается, когда они у нас зарастают, начинают брить лошадей. И затем есть личная солярий. Вы буквально посетили, мы вам показали. Да, солярий для лошадей – это при больших нагрузках.
There is horse shaving. There is a solarium for horses. After heavy exercise, we dry them in the solarium. This way, the horse relaxes and rests. The horse takes a shower once a week, and the horses are cleaned several times a week.
Душ принимают, ну, буквально некоторые, это уже на усмотрение тренера и частника, там буквально в неделю 2 раза, 3 раза или 1 раз в неделю. Они у нас, конечно, принимают душ, и полностью идет чистка наших лошадей.
Ну, лошади, они же и
Are
подразделяются.
there horses for children and adults separately? Are there any parameters?
Конно-спортивный комплекс у нас также есть определенные.
In our complex, there are horses for children, for training, for riding, for show jumping, for the amateur class. There are also sports horses, for professionals who competed in the competitions in the Republic of Kazakhstan.
Любительского класса. И есть спортивные лошади. Это для профессионалов, которые выступают в разных международных соревнованиях и соревнованиях Республики Казахстан.
Хозяин лошади сам ставит.
Does the owner of the horse name his horse?
Нет, здесь, смотрите, Европа очень хорошо занимается селекцией лошадей. У них идет производство, есть определенное производство.
Horse breeding is developed in Europe. They breed Hanoverian, Greater Poland, French, Westphalian horses. These are sport horses. These horses have passports, veterinarians' checks, X-rays. When purchasing a horse, we pay attention to this.
Есть свои паспорта, ветеринарные чеки, рентгенные снимки. Когда мы приобретаем, мы на это все внимание уделяем, чтобы именно у каждой лошади был свой паспорт. И в паспорте,
наверняка, да,
хочу, соответственно, ответить на ваш вопрос. В паспорте
The passport indicates the nickname, pedigree, grandfather, great-grandfather, grandmother. Have they competed in competitions or world championships? If they are winners, then the price of the horse is higher.
Конечно, чем идет дедушка, бабушка и прапрадедушка, чем они выступали по большим маршрутам. Ну, если выступали в Олимпиаде или же там в чемпионатах мира, если эти лошади выиграли, то, конечно, цена лошади идет наиболее больше.
It turns out depends on the genes.
Да, гены. Это получается, родословно сидят...
Yes, genes. If there are great horses in the pedigree. For example, there is such a horse, Hixt, Ivaris, Tokara. Such horses are stallions giving birth to sports horses.
Вот такие лошади – это жеребцы-производители, и от них, конечно, производят вот таких вот спортивных лошадей.
Здесь, я понимаю, у лошадей тоже нет какого-то, да?
There are no cost limits.
Ну, стоимость, видите, чем лошадь ближе к спорту.
The more often a horse takes part in a racing competition, the more expensive its price is. The pedigree and health of the horse are checked, and the price of the horse is based on this.
Здоровье от этого, конечно, отталкивается цена лошади.
Не ошибусь, если скажу, что с каждым годом...
I won't be mistaken if I say that the trend is that even at the amateur level, children and adults are learning to be on horseback, and historically we should be on horses.
Что мы должны быть на лошадях. Есть такое?
Ну, исторически мы в Казахе, у нас в крови это буквально есть.
Historically, we, the Kazakhs, have this in our blood. We love horses, and with this love for horses, I stand here and talk to you, and with this love, I found myself in an equestrian sports complex and began to work in this direction. The club is joined by about 30 to 40 people every month. Just imagine, at first there were 100 people involved, now there are 150, and next month there will be more. Most likely, it's our mentality. We love horses. People who come and practice horseback riding, they never leave.
Люди очень, ну, не знаю, это наш, скорее всего, менталитет, что мы любим лошадей. И буквально те люди, которые приходят, садятся, они буквально никто не уходит.
Hippotherapy is used as an independent type of treatment or used in combination with other techniques. Its adherents claim that riding a horse for 30 minutes replaces 4 to 5 massage sessions. Horseback riding stimulates the development of the musculoskeletal system, improving coordination and training endurance. Due to the fact that almost all muscle groups are involved when riding, the physical development of the rider as a whole improves. It relaxes the muscles, allowing you to remove blocks that cannot be eliminated with other procedures. Therapeutic riding also has a beneficial effect on the psycho-emotional state of riders. While riding a horse, a person receives a powerful emotional boost. A bright release of emotions followed by well-deserved relaxation at the end of the session. Harmonizes the functioning of the entire nervous system.
Ну и прелесть еще всего этого в том, что буквально...
It is wonderful that it is all located a few kilometers away from the city. There is an opportunity to come at any time and have pleasure.
Выбрать и, как говорится, отвести душу.
Да, Костя, все верно. Смотрите, буквально находимся...
Yes, Konstantin, that's right. We are located in a place that is 20-minute drive from the city. We are waiting for everybody.
Азамат, ну я так понимаю, что просто, как говорится...
As I understand it, the services are not only riding, horse skipping and other sports are very popular nowadays.
Много услуг. И содержание лошадей, и другие виды спорта, я так понимаю, очень развиты в наше время.
Да, все верно. Конно-спортивный комплекс предоставляет много услуг. Это у нас, самое простое – это прокат, а затем содержание лошадей. Затем, конечно, у нас идет обучение.
Yes, that's right. We provide many services. Horse rental, keeping horses, horse riding training, horseback riding training, acrobatic stunts on horseback, showing jumping training, jumping and the national sport Sadagatu, archery on a horse, as well as photo shoot services.
И выездки. Конкур – это преодолевание препятствий. И помимо, конечно, национальный вид – это садакату. Верхом на лошади стрельба из лука. Вот, эти услуги предоставляются, и прокат, фотосессия.
Достаточно такой широкий.
It is a wide range. Everyone can find something for themselves.
Ну да, буквально клиент приходит, и, конечно, кто хочет просто покататься на лошади.
For those who just want to ride, we offer rental horses. For those who want to learn horse riding, we provide calm horses. And if a person has a great interest in sports, our club works with coaches, candidates for Masters of Sports and Masters of Sports. These trainers teach. Recently, the World Horse Riding Championship was held in Moscow, and our coaches performed there, Zhalgas, Yernat, who took the third place in the World Championship. Serious approach.
Также есть буквально недавно в Москве прошел чемпионат мира по джигитовке. Также выступали наши тренера Слемен Кулов Жалгас, Султан Ернат, которые заняли в чемпионате мира 3-е место. Вот, и они обучают джигитовке.
Серьезный подход очень, да, такой уровень. В общем, даже если вы приехали, что называется, просто покататься...
Even if you come just to ride, every detail would be taken into account here. Everything is important. First of all, you are explained safety rules, what you can do and what you cannot do. No sudden movements, everything should be under control and clear. A cap is put on, then a helmet. Everyone here wears helmets because it's safe. A horse is an animal that requires careful attention. Everything takes place under the supervision of an experienced mentor. Let's go for a ride. We go to the horse, to the trainer.
Можно наблюдать в шлемах, потому что это безопасно. Лошадь – животное, которое требует к себе бережного внимания, аккуратного. Опять же, я говорю, никаких резких движений. И все под наблюдением опытного наставника. Поедем, покатаемся. Итак, идем мы к лошади, которую нам подготовили, к тренеру. Приветствую, здравствуйте.
Hello, welcome. Thank you very much. The horse is very calm. Come closer from the left side. I read the rules.
Да, я читал правила, да, с левой стороны. Мама. Пользуемся положением.
We take advantage of the situation and take hippotherapy procedures. It's truly wonderful.
Что сказать, это действительно прекрасно, ребят. Только самые положительные эмоции. Всем советую, всем рекомендую. Обязательно. Просто великолепное ощущение. Прекрасные лошади.
Only the most positive emotions. I recommend it to everyone. Great feeling, great horses, great holiday. Wearing the cap would look like funny, but this is all a safety precaution. Everyone strictly follows these rules. Order, control, attention, and beautiful horses. Have a great rest. It really is therapy.
Порядок, контроль, внимание и прекрасная лошадь. Прекрасное животное. Отличный отдых, я бы сказал. Это действительно терапия.